What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Inferno here, and I'm checking in once again with yet another tutorial. Yes, sir. So guys, here's the part 3 of the video that you just watched. So kindly enjoy. And remember, we are on the road to 1K or 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing for your friends to benefit. Let's go. Sorry, how time flies. You click, select orange. Okay, orange here. And then U for the shape tool again, and then the birthday date is 13th of August. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to drag it over here, drag it on top like 13th. Okay, right, and I'm going to click here. Let me scroll down for you to see what I'm doing here. Okay, and then curve the edges. Okay, like so. Okay, 14, and then reposition it like so. Okay, you position like so, like this. Okay, very simple. Okay, let's see the exact color that was used. Let me copy. So this is the color that I used. So let me see if I come in here and then click here and then paste. So this is the color. Okay, so like so. Okay, and then let's work on this very small. Add a layer and then come in here. Okay, and then we typed it's today. Okay, so this is how we were able to do that. T for the text 2 or type 2. Okay, like so. Left click and type today. Okay, so it is today. We have to also see that the birthday of the person is actually happening on that particular day. Okay, all right. So Command A or Control A to select everything and then reduce and then increase the size. So just left click here and increase the size and click on the font type box and type OLI. Okay, Oligeb. Okay, Oligeb font. Then increase the size like so. Okay, left click, V for the move to left click and drag it here like so. Okay, so we have this. Command T, increase the size like so, enter, and Option or Alt on Windows, left click and drag like so. Command Enter to make it editable, or Control Enter to make it editable, and Control A to select everything, or Command A on Mac to select everything, and type it's today. Okay, so Control A or Command A to select everything and reduce the size like so. Okay, register action, V for the move to and the movie here like so. Okay, and then I created these lines. I just add the layer, P for the pen to left click and drag. Okay, so just left click and drag. Okay, we want to get something curvy. Okay, all right. Then we add the left click and drag like so. Okay, so when we get here, okay, you left click here and then drag. Okay, like so. Left click on where you started and drag. Okay, to close the path and also get the path that you want to create. Okay, so I've closed it by left clicking on dragging on where I started, and then Command Return, okay, or Control Enter on Windows to turn the path into a selection. Click on the foreground and then change the color to white. So you just left click and drag it. Okay, and okay, and press now Alt on Windows and then add backspace. On Mac, you press down Option and then add Delete. Okay, to create this. Command D or Control D on Windows to deselect. V for the move to, and then Command J or Control J to create a duplicate, and then move it down with the arrow keys like this. Okay, all right. Add a mask, and then B for the brush to this time around. Come here and then select hard round brush. Okay, change the opacity to 100% because you want to remove those areas. Okay, you want to clear them as a go. Okay, not subtly. Okay, all right. So just A, control command backspace, command Z or control Z on Windows. Reduce the size with the bracket keys, okay, right after the P. So after the P key on the keyboard, the first bracket key reduces the size, reduce the size of the brush. The one that follows up increases, okay. So I'm going to brush away, okay, like so, okay, like this, and then B, and then this area too as well, okay. All right, something like this. Command T, and then option left click and drag, or alt left click and drag to reduce the size, okay, like so, okay. Select the first one, layer 6, copy, and then move it down, and then reposition it like so. So I'm just repositioning. Then I will zoom in once again, and I'll come in here, select the 8, okay, and I'm going to create a duplicate, okay. All right, so I'll just select the 8, option or alt on Windows, left click and drag down here, and I'm going to type. Don't worry about the thank you flyer, it is going to come after this, okay, it is going to come after this. So that is why this tutorial is in parts. So just command enter, command return or control enter on Windows to turn the text or to make the text editable, and type enjoy your day, okay. Command A to select everything, and then left click here and then reduce the size, okay, like so. Click here and then change the font from Oligeb to Axis, okay. All right, let me see if it is Axis, like so. If it is Axis, yeah, Axis. So Axis like so, and then move it up, reposition somewhere here, okay. And think I spaced it up slightly a bit, like so. So enjoy your day, like so, okay. And just a size increase. So in here, I'll just redo this, and then I'll just increase the size, okay, like so. Now reposition, okay, very good. So I'll just select everything. So this is the first curve, this is the main curve, okay, this is the it's, and then the today. So I'll click on the today, first convert this into a smart object, okay, so that we don't run into visualization issues, okay. All right, right click on this to and convert it to a smart object, okay. Select this, hold shift, and then left click on this layer to select the range, okay. All right, command J or control J or G or Windows to group it, and command T, and then reduce the size like so, okay, and then control 0 and then reposition, okay, like so. Let's see if you're okay. So just move it here, okay, like so, and command T, then increase the size like so, okay. Select the rectangle here, okay, add the calendar, and then move them here. Forgot to add the August, okay, so just move them here, okay. All right, like so, okay. This is what we want to achieve. Move them here, and then command T, increase the size a bit, okay. Then move them down here like so, okay. Right click on this, select the group, and then move it up like so, okay. It appears to us a bit away, okay, like this, okay. All right, let's select this gradient layer, select the max, increase the size. Is it mask or mask? Increase the size with the bracket keys after the P, or by doing so here, okay, here, okay. And then make a soft round brush, and then just apply, okay. Do away with these areas like so, okay, like this. Okay, see, here's appears bigger. So we select our subjects and then let's try to move it up, then try to move it here too as well to see if we just move it, just increase the size a bit like so. Okay, then go downwards just as we have. Okay, that you guys don't come from my head that it doesn't resemble. Okay, all right, Command T, and then again just increase the size. Okay, inwards, and then move here up with the arrow keys. Okay, like so. Okay, just as we have here. Okay, all right, select this group, Command T or Control T, and increase the size and then move them here. Okay, like so, just like that. Okay, so let's select, let's see if you are moving. Okay, so let's add this text. Okay, the birthday text. So before doing that, let's do these few things. Okay, so it's going to work. So just click here first. Let's add the text. Let's add the text. So this is the text. Just click here. Okay, and Command C or Control C to copy, and then come in here. Just press. Let's look at the text. Just click and then paste. Command V. Just click and paste. Okay. All right. Control A to select everything. Click here and then change the font. Okay. To this for now. And then select centered alignment and then move it here. Okay. Command T or Control T and reduce the size like so. Okay. All right. So let's look out for the font. The font is Railway. Then let me copy the color from here. So in here, you just come in here and then just double click and change it to Railway. Okay. All right. Medium, click and then paste like so. Okay. All right. Drag over these two images. Okay. And then move them down. Okay. Somewhere here. Okay. All right. And let's add her name. Okay, so her name too was very simple. Select this and then left click and drag it here like so. Okay, Command Enter and let me paste her name to in there. Command C. Okay, Command Enter and then or Control Enter and Command V or Control V on Windows. Control A and change the font to Bodoni. Okay, Bodoni this weight. Okay, and then command return or Control Enter. Click here and then space it up like so. Okay, so just like that. Select these, Command T or Control T, and then also work on those ones as well. Okay, and then Option and then left click and drag to reduce their size downwards. Enter or return on Mac like so. Okay, so yeah, like this. So you select this image and then move it upwards. Okay, move it upwards like this. Okay, all right. So just as you can see, we are almost there. Let me just increase the size to slightly and we'll be good to go. And then move it downwards like so. And my friends, I think we are there. So that is basically how I achieved this. Okay. All right. So afterwards, this was what I did. Try to sort this thing out slightly. See if I'm actually sorry about that. Okay, so afterwards I created a duplicate. Okay, I created a duplicate of this today text. Okay, and I use them here and there. Okay, so I just click on the today and I will create a duplicate. So Command J or Control J on Windows to create a duplicate and move it up here like so. Command T or Control T on Windows, Shift left click and then tilt it like so to 90 degrees. Okay, and then just increase the size like so. Okay, like this. Enter to register action or return on mark, and then move it underneath. Okay, this and this layer. Okay, so like so, and then Command J or Control J on Windows to create that duplicate too, and then move this one to here. Okay, so like this. Okay, like this. Let me select the August and move the August a bit upwards like so. Okay, so that I get that kind of balance in there. And yeah, so something like so. Okay, something like so. I would select the background layer and try to increase the size a bit like so. Yeah, so something like so. So guys, so after everything, what I did was I created a new layer. Okay, so I'll screw upwards like this, or I screwed upwards like this, and then I created a new layer. Okay, and control plus Shift plus Alt plus E, or Command plus Shift plus Option plus E to create a screenshot. Okay, so after the screenshot was created, what I did was I came in here to camera raw filter. Okay, so Control Shift A, shortcut for camera raw filter, Control Shift A or Command Shift A. Okay, and here texture I made it 91. Okay, and clarity I made it 51. So it is going to be a bit weird, okay, afterwards. So I did these few things, so I'm just going to click on OK. So I'm just going to change the fill to 22. Okay, now go to OK, and like that. Okay, so I'll just go to image with that same layer selected. Okay, I'll go to image, adjustments, and shadows and highlights. Okay, like so, and I'm just going to go to OK with those values. Okay, so you can take a screenshot. Okay, and I'm just going to Shift Control Shift Alt E or Command Shift Option E on Mac to create a screenshot, and go to Filter, Sharpen, and on Sharp Mask, and then 22. We are good, and yeah, something like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, something like this. So if the August is too small for you you can go back, delete these ones. Okay, and then increase the size of the August and then apply that effect. So guys, very simple. So this was how I was able to achieve this artwork for my boss's wife on the eve of her birthday. So thank you very much for sticking around. It's your boy Inferno here. Have an exciting week. Peace out.